Uhuru Kenyatta saying that, well, a majority of countries are surviving courtesy of debt, and there's nothing wrong with, of course, proceeding to take debt. And we know that economically, actually, there's nothing wrong with that for as long as you're able to service this debt. Ukur Yatani yesterday in one of the local stations arguing that indeed, we have attained a debt that we are able to manage. Do you suppose that the leadership is being genuine with the people?
A question would be, if we cannot finance our own budget, how will you be able to service debt? It's common sense. I'm not a financial expert, but I'll tell you this as a layman, that it is only common sense that you cannot claim to have the capacity to service debt when you don't have the capacity to finance your own budget. Every problem that we have as a country, we have to use loans to fix the problem. So I think your time is not being sincere, and these conversations have been going. You remember the IMF gave us a red light on our debt crisis, that was looking at it. And the government has continued to sanitize its decisions to take loans. And I only put it in this government because it will pick up a country that will be struggling with debt. Yatani cannot speak from cannot blow from both sides of his mouth. On one point, he's saying that the government is worried that the government might not be able to finance the budget yesterday. And again, he's saying that the government has the capacity to pay back debt. So, Linda, from your layman point of view, you'll agree with me that the government is being ridiculous. You cannot say you have the capacity to pay loans when you don't have the capacity to finance yourself. Let's look back at how Kibaki used to run the economy.
Right.
Kibaki's economy was run almost 100% by local, the tax funding, because he expanded the tax bracket. If you look at what Jubilee has continued to do, it has even failed to meet the targets in tax collections. Kibaki not only met the tax collection targets, but also expanded the bracket without burdening Kenyans. Jubilee government has continued to load more taxes on commodities and the already existing tax accounts to an extent that the government cannot be able to, to reap fully from the gains of taxation. Because if you continue taxing even consumer commodities to an extent that the Mwananchi cannot be able to buy them, then it means you are reducing the ability to collect taxes. So I want to say this, and I still insist, that the government not only